Why do I find that hilarious? I don't know why. I think that's so funny to do though. It's Friday and all weekend all I'm gonna be stressing about is Sunday night I call in to see if I have to go in for jury duty on Monday. You know how much that would suck if I had to go in for jury duty? That's not fun. So I have to like pre-film stuff in case I get sucked into some massive case. What if it's like Making a Murderer Part 2 kind of case? I still don't want to do it because I have crap that I want to do on my own. I'm waiting for my neighbor to freaking back out so I can back out. Get out of here, dude! I need to drive! I think the blind chick is driving. Hold on. So, I didn't do much yesterday. Well, this weekend. I didn't do much this weekend. I collabed with Josh, but we were filming, so I didn't film with my vloggy. Hold on. I'm really tired. I can't drive and vlog at the same time. This was my bad. This is all on me. I'm putting this down. Alright, I'm stuck at a really long red light. So, I didn't film this weekend much, as normal, you know, this is how I do. I had to call in for my jury summons last night to see if I would get summoned, and I figured I wouldn't, and I was supposed to get summoned, today's Monday, so I would have had to gone in today, which is fine, I have nothing planned today. But when I called, they're like, it got switched, so you have to come in on Tuesday. Sorry, not sorry! And I freaked out, because I'm doing Top 5 Live on Tuesday, and so I was like, well, that can't happen, so I called last night, but it was Sunday, so no one answered, and so I called this morning. By the way, I didn't sleep last night. I couldn't fall asleep, and at like 3, I fell asleep for like 30 minutes, and then I woke up, and my cramps were like, no. That's funny, though, that you think you can sleep. So I've been awake all night. That's fun, right? But anyway, so I called this morning, and the guy on the phone was like, well, you have to bring in the paper with the check marked that you can't attend by 3 p.m. today. Mind you, it's the jury house in Santa Barbara, and I'm in LA. So I was like, I don't want to drive 2 hours to Santa Barbara. I can't do that. And he was like, well, then you have to fax it. And I was like, I've never faxed something in my entire life. Why would I start now? But so I had to freak out and find a fax place, so I'm going to FedEx, because apparently you can fax things there. I didn't know people still faxed crap. I thought we just took pictures with our phones and sent it in. Anyway, so that's where I'm headed right now. Oh, I want to tell you the story of the crazy lady on that was like tried to attack me outside my apartment and then stripped off her clothes and laid on the grass. So once I'm done with FedEx and not driving, I'll tell you guys that story. So I got home from FedEx and I fell asleep, so that's good. So I took a little nap, even though I hate naps, but I needed it. I couldn't function. Oh, but I wanted to tell you guys, okay, so here's the story, here's the lowdown, here's life. The other day I tweeted that a lady tried to like attack me outside of my apartment and then took off her clothes and laid on the grass. A lot of you asked if I vlogged it. I didn't vlog it. I'll tell you guys the story. I didn't feel that it would have been nice of me to vlog her, because clearly she had some issues, but I'll tell you guys the story. So Matt and I were driving home from the gym. We're turning into the gate to get into my apartment, like where to park my car. We're sitting at the driveway waiting for the gate to open, and we look over and see this lady who just doesn't look all there, and she's just screaming and cussing and something about Abraham. So I was like, Matt, roll up the windows. So Matt and I, you know, we're rolling up the windows, and we drive quickly into the parking lot, and as we get out of the car, we've noticed that she has followed us into the gated parking lot and is just kind of staring at us. And from my parking lot we have to go back outside, then go around a yard basically, and then go into another gate to get up to my apartment. We were trying to get out of the garage, but I didn't want her to stay in the garage because I didn't freaking want her to try and like do something to our cars, because she clearly wasn't okay. So I was like, hey, are you okay? Do you need some help? And she was like, yeah, I need help. And then she just started cussing that she was an effed up bee and all these things, and I was like, oh, okay. And I'm starting to back out of the garage, and she started following me a little bit, which is what I wanted, but I'm still scared of her. I just didn't want her in my garage, because once the gate closed, I knew that she wouldn't figure out how to get the door open to get out. So I'm walking around the yard thing, and she just starts kind of stumbling towards me a little bit more. I was like, hey, you know, if you're not feeling good, why don't you sit down? Because there's a little brick ledge by my place, and I was like, why don't you just sit down right there? And she goes, and just started like stumbling quickly towards me, and Matt's like fumbling trying to get the gate door open so that we can get inside, and he opens up the gate, and we just kind of like push ourselves in and slam the gate, and we run up the stairs, we look over the ledge, and she's cussing and screaming and yelling at me, and then I look over, I took a breath and looked back over, and she has taken off her clothes, laying in that little grass yard thing, just completely naked, and screaming. And then I was like, well, all right. And so I called the cops. I was like, hey, there's this crazy lady who I think tried to attack me, and she's naked in my front yard. Can you come get her? The operator was laughing at me. They took an hour to get there, and by the time they got there, she had already left. Like, she had stumbled. I watched her put her clothes back on and then walk out into the middle of the street and kind of fall a little bit and then cross the street. I want to say 30 minutes after the cops left, I hear her screaming outside of my apartment again, and she is back. I look down and she is sitting on the brick ledge screaming, and for like 5 minutes, and then she starts going in and out of consciousness. So I call the cops again, and I was like, listen, this lady needs help. And I was watching her harass people as they walk by. 3 hours later, the cops arrive, and I didn't even answer my phone when they called. I was just like, really? Like, do you think she's still gonna be there? Are you guys for real? It takes you I know it wasn't an emergency, and they'd probably have better things to do, and they were doing other stuff, but I'm like, you can't expect her to still be there 3 hours later. I don't know. I was a little annoyed with that. Anyway, that's the whole story. I just wanted to tell you guys a story. No, I didn't vlog it because I felt that would be crossing some sort of line. I don't know what line, but anyway, that's it for this vlog. I know it was like a weird vlog. I just mainly wanted to tell the story of this, and that's it. So, love you guys. See you later. Bye.